Holy Jesus.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Someday. We barely make it.
But today we made it.
Today we made it.
Woo!
Alex
Thanks
is
for
here.
joining the
Alex
Lunar
is here.
Nation.
Lacko
Double notification.
has subscribed for 19 months.
Wow. Wowee.
Wild.
That's crazy.
Thank you so much, Lacko.
And Alex is bitching about our ads.
Yeah, thank you, Alex, for watching 2 Adobe ads for us. Wow.
Because they really want you to pay for Photoshop.
He's made the greatest sacrifices of all.
It's true. It's the list is Alex, number 1, number 2, Jesus, number 3, Cookie Monster. I can't think of any other famous
Nation. Also, wow, you're just showing up, Lacko.
Oh man,
27 months.
27
Holy
months.
Smokes.
That's, I don't know if you can count it, but that's 3 babies.
Oh man, I know. You know what? I actually was talking to, I think Green Rabbit about this, because remember how we talked about how we were just about to have a baby with Green Rabbit
Yeah,
because he was at 8 months.
yeah.
I think we should we should have a system, some kind of system involved where like the longer you subscribe to us, like if you subscribe for 9 months, we have a baby with you.
Yeah, sure.
And then we raise that baby. So Alex's baby is like almost 3 years old now.
So you should actually have to draw that baby every time they renew their subscription instead of writing their name.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And then we should like go like every time they do a subscription, we should look back at the drawing and add to it.
Exactly. Oh man, so you're doing. Oh, we need one of those big pieces of paper that people like do like Pictionary at parties on.
Exactly. Yeah, we need
that would be so
like,
good. Because then Alex would just like give out like 5 things that describe his baby.
Exactly, and it just grows and grows.
Gosh, that's a very good idea.
I know, right?
Would have been better if we started it 27 months ago.
Yep. But maybe. Oh no, Lacko doesn't want babies. He can't afford. He can't afford it.
But maybe you'll have a healthy baby with me. I have very strong genes.
We'll take care of the babies.
Yeah, and if they're sickly, we'll have it put down. You won't have to pay for that.
Yeah, exactly. We've got like a free range area for them.
Yeah, the simple babies just go running around in the free range.
Exactly, and they've got like a food trough.
Yeah. Exactly. What they don't know is that failed babies go in the food trough.
All the people who stopped subbing to us.
Yeah.
Into the trough.
That's our secret, our deep, dark secret of the
show.
So
then we can sacrifice the babies for bits.
It's true.
We'll take care of it.
Everybody
won't
wants
have to worry about it.
All those bits.
Yeah, exactly. This is a great idea. I think we should try to do it, but I don't know how or when.
No, absolutely. And that's the thing. We'd want to make these babies retroactive if we were doing it. And how are you going to just draw a 3-year-old baby for Alex and a 2-year-old baby for Lacko?
Exactly. We'd have to do it where we'd have to have 3 years of subs worth of additions onto that baby.
Yeah. Gosh.
We'd have to have just one episode. It's entirely us drawing babies.
Alex
to catch
describing, up. Yeah, people just describing their babies to us. And we just have babies all over the wall behind us that we're feverishly adding on to different babies all the time.
Exactly. And it's just that for 3 hours. And then we'd catch up.
Everyone wants to see it.
Be back to normal. It'd be a good stream.
Yeah.
3-hour baby drawing stream.
Absolutely.
Special.
So special.
Speaking of specials, I was considering. I at this point it's probably too late, and I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah,
but
good to mention it.
Next week is quarantine anniversary.
Holy crap! It's been a year.
Isn't that crazy? It's been a year.
It's nuts. Still going strong.
Yeah, no signs of slowing down. But I was thinking about doing some kind of special, but I don't know what I would do.
You just need, if only you owned a hazmat suit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Although,
Yeah.
I think if I owned a hazmat suit, I would live my life as normal these days, but I'd wear it everywhere.
Yeah,
I'd just be that scary
I guess
guy
so.
who's like, oh, he went to see Tenet on
You
opening
just have,
day.
but
he
like, what
didn't.
else would you? What would you do? Like,
I'd
that's
go and
normal.
like eat in a restaurant.
How would you do that in a hazmat suit?
That's true. That doesn't quite work. Okay, never mind. I'd go and I'd go to like a bookstore.
That'd be fun.
I'd take my time shopping for groceries. Just all kinds of normal things.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be a great life.
Yeah.
It's crazy though. Like there's a report that like spring break in all the big spring break towns,
Cabo,
Miami and what have you.
Yeah.
They're reporting that it's not as like it's less young students and it's more seniors because it's all the seniors now that have been vaccinated.
That's crazy. I'm surprised there's not just idiots there who aren't vaccinated but just don't care. There's probably a lot of that.
Oh, I guarantee there are. Yeah. I think they mean just generally like it's not as many kids and it's more seniors than you'd expect.
Yeah, that's true. That's the thing though. Like,
it's just crazy that we're getting this. We're getting news where it's like, hey, some people are going back to kind of a normal life.
Normal people
already.
doing normal things. But I remember last year's
happening.
spring break, there was all the footage of it looking like normal spring break, even though there were thousands of people dying every day.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still Texas. I think the Texas just announced it's 100% opening everything, and there's no mask mandate anymore.
It's all back to normal. No more COVID.
Yeah.
But there's oh shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Cool.
Well, it doesn't matter because McKinley has showed up.
Mm-hmm.
McKinley's here.
Told us Doom 3 VR's
and
coming.
He's brought news that we were going to talk about. Exactly. Yeah. So let's just move on to that.
Yeah, I was just going to show a couple quick VR trailers.
Nick also says scientists have done a bunch of equations and stuff and have developed a theoretical I can't talk today. Theoretical way to make warp drives a reality.
Yeah, theoretical. It's all theoretical. Is all fine and good, but I don't want warp drives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Communism works in theory.
In theory. Jeez, you guys, wake up, sheeple. But yeah, there's a PSVR showcase today, and I just wanted to show a couple trailers that I saw that I was like, holy crap, that'll be real good fun. But I've never done this since I've started hosting, so everything might just fucking break right now.
That's
oh
right.
no. Gotta get that right in the middle.
Can't just make it full screen?
I mean, no. I don't know if it'll screw up if I make it full. I don't know what'll happen if I make it full screen.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Oh, let's play this.
This looks interesting. Song in the Smoke.
Let me know if I have to fiddle faddle with volume.
I can hear it. You're in the way though.
Oh, what a bastard!
Out in front. Whoa, there's two of them somehow. Whoa, what's happening?
I just can't understand display desktop. Hurts my brain.
Seems to be working now. Oh, this looks interesting.
It's Tale of the Sunny.
It almost looks like a little bit of Paper Beast.
Oh yeah,
but
like more of an action Paper Beast kind of.
Yeah, like survival. Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's
Oh, this
sequel to I
this
Expect You
looks
to
great.
Die.
Was there? It says 2. Was there a first one?
Welcome
There
back,
is,
Agent.
and it was kind of just like a sit in one room.
Now that you've
simulator.
recovered from your last mission,
Oh,
it's time
This
to
one
get
looks
back
like it's
into
a
the
lot more
field.
exciting.
cool.
Only a select
This
few
looks
will
great.
have survived, so let's use it to our advantage. There's been an uptick in
It
some
looks like it's
Raxus
just a
activity,
screwing with things game.
so you've got a lot of work to do. We're counting on your skill and cunning. You'll need both if you want to keep the world safe. And this time, Agent, you must be ready for anything. Or anyone.
From one imposter to another. Break a leg.
Cool.
Yeah. And then the one that I thought looked the most exciting is this Fracked.
Oh.
Because it's got skiing in it.
Ooh.
And they say it like full on
sounds
uses
like a
all the
perfect
move
fit for
controllers
VR.
and it's all like one-to-one everything.
Wow.
I know. Skiing would be super exhilarating.
Yeah, it would.
Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Oh wow, and it's a whole.
Well, shooter as well.
But as long as you love me so,
I think it's mostly
let it snow,
Yeah.
let it snow.
Yeah, it does look good though. That really nice, like clean art style. The
yeah,
The
they
graphics
clean
look
cell
great.
shaded look. Oh,
and
that's-
he says, so it's a biathlon with military grade firearms. Yeah,
Could be.
exactly. That is exactly what it looks like.
yeah.
I wish it leaned into it more. I wish it was entirely a game about skiing from one checkpoint to another and taking out guys.
Ah, that would be great. You could make a really solid Olympics game in VR.
Yeah, totally.
That would be super fun.
It's true. Like even Creed made running surprisingly fun.
There was running in
Like
Creed?
this.
Weird.
Yeah, the training. The training's so much fun.
That's crazy. No, those are...
Interesting. So was there like a Sony VR thing today?
It's
Did they
going
have,
on
like, a-
currently. It's a day of VR stuff on the PlayStation blog.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's great. That's
So
great
by
that
the
they're still supporting it.
totally. Yeah, I'm glad there. It's been a while since there's been like new Sony or PSVR games announced, so this is kind of sweet.
Yeah, exactly. Crazy how many exclusives they got. Actually,
Totally. And Doom 3, I think, would be too scary to play in VR. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think I'd
interesting.
have much interest.
I'd love to try it, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be,
totally. Totally.
especially on stream.
Skiing might make you super motion sick, though. I mean, everything on VR has a like 80% chance to make you feel sick.
Exactly. I will say, like, one thing I liked about that Fracked game
Yeah.
was how clean, like I said, how clean the art style looked, and
Oh,
it just looked like, I don't know, it didn't look like it was gonna make me sick.
That's true, actually. Like I almost wish they would focus more on making games like N64 level graphics, just with like strong art style that can like move
exactly.
properly, more so
Like-
than games that are just like fancy looking but move crazy.
Yeah, like the graphics don't need to be amazing. They just need to look like crisp. Like Iron Man, some of that stuff looked like N64, but it was like blurry and just gross.
Right.
And you'd like hit a wall or get stuck on something, and it would just look like
Yeah, you're just looking at a picture of
just
mud.
paint splotches. Yeah, exactly. It just makes you feel sick.
Yeah,
You just need to. Yeah, it doesn't need to look realistic.
totally.
Oh, still like one of the best I'm still amazed that like Blood and Truth managed to do it as well as they.
That game
It,
looked
like
okay.
that game has a bit of
yeah.
a cartoony look.
The people did to a certain, but like the guns and everything tried to look photorealistic, I think.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that game looked great.
Totally.
Again, he says Doom 3 BFG edition isn't that scary because the flashlight is always on.
Oh yeah,
It's not like the original where you have to swap between the gun and the flashlight.
I wonder what it's going to be in this one.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be different again.
Yeah. It'd be cool if it's
Could just be like the flashlight in your left hand.
Oh, that would
gun in
be
your
so
right
good.
hand.
And then you can only use a pistol in your right unless you like, because all your other guns are two-handed.
Yeah, and you could like you could do two-handed, but once you like to put your
Oh, you knocked your cord off. We can't hear you anymore. We've lost the ability to understand you. This is annoying, folks, because now he's got a restart voice meter, and hopefully it works now. Oh, there you go.
Luckily, I don't have to restart voice meter because I don't have voice meter.
Just worked.
Yeah. Right,
Yeah,
like
he's
when you're
still
hosting,
making
I don't
noise.
need
They're
voice
the
meter.
ones. Yeah.
That's insane, though. I knocked that cord, and I didn't even like it was still on. The mic didn't even go off, as far as I noticed. And still, it just went off for. It must have gone off for a second.
Enough of a.
That's why I have all this tape on my mic.
Yeah.
Man, I need a new mic.
It's true. It's crazy.
Alex said I was still making noise. They're the ones that were broken. Maybe they could hear me through your mic.
I bet a little. Oh no, they definitely still couldn't hear unless you were like yelling down the tower at me because I
like
couldn't
a tiny
hear you
bit,
anymore.
maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah, you couldn't hear me either.
Yeah, I just knew what was going on because it happened the other day.
Huh. Mysterious.
Very mysterious technology. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a new mic. I can't remember what we were talking about now.
Holding
I
guns
was so
different
animated
ways in
that I
Doom
hit
3.
the mic. What?
You want to have the
Oh,
mic
yeah,
or
right.
the
That's what I was
flashlight like
trying
go
to do,
away when
was
you hold
put
up your
the-
shotgun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the flashlight would just connect to the gun, and you'd hold the gun with your hand.
That would be cool too. I wonder what
Then you
they'll
take off your
do.
hand, and they'd separate again.
It's exciting.
I noticed McKinley earlier said he noticed both of us were on at 3 a.m. I think that was because I switched to you. I don't think you were on, were you? At 3 a.m?
Yeah, I was up at.
You were?
I couldn't sleep, so I was just playing Judgment.
Oh, then maybe he saw me first, and then I went to bed. I went to bed at like 1 or something.
Oh yeah, and then
1:30
I was up
maybe.
again at. Yeah, I went to bed early, but then I was up at like 2:30.
Right. So he probably saw me, and then I went to bed, and then you, while he was still on, you got up.
Yeah, pretty much.
I went to bed, and you got up.
I finished a second playthrough of Judgment on the Legend difficulty for a trophy, and that was fun. That game is
Oh wow, that's crazy.
wicked fast when you skip every cutscene. I think it took me like 4 hours to beat.
Right.
Yeah.
I tried to beat the Coliseum last night in Hollow Knight.
Oh wow, did that go?
And I got to the boss, and it was hard. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to learn this.
Who's the boss?
I'm gonna have to beat everything."
The Beast Tamer?
It's like a. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it's like
Right.
an ant guy with a beast that turns into a ball and jumps around.
Yeah. The trick on that is only attack the beast. They both die when the beast dies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. See.
Yeah.
But the beast is it's pretty. In
It's a
terms of
tough
that
fight.
ball, it's pretty hard to avoid him.
It's tough, and especially when you
But,
just sat there for 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna bother because it was just like I don't know. It's so long just to try him.
It's only a trophy you get. You get like 2,000 Geo and a trophy.
Yeah,
The
I just
satisfaction
don't
of
know if
doing
I care anymore. Yeah, it's fun. Like I do enjoy doing it, but it's just takes too long.
it. Yeah.
But then I've been playing Nier as well.
That's exciting.
McKinley asks, "How long is the cutscenes?"
Oh, it's the game.
How long is it with cutscenes?
It was like 55 hours, and I did everything that I could. Like there's other stuff that I could do that I could play another probably 100 hours, because I have to learn how to play
Right.
shogi, and I have to
Yeah.
get good at fighting vipers, and I have to get good at Super Hang On, and I have to get good at Puyo Pop, and I have to get good at Virtua Fighter 5. But like I did everything that is story content in that game, and it was 55 hours.
Right.
It was great. What a game.
And neither of us have beaten
No,
Eternal
yeah.
either.
I'm doomed out for a while still from Extra Life. We'll see how I feel next Extra Life.
Just do a Doom.
Oh,
Every Extra Life.
Lacko started like a dragon yesterday. You're in for such a treat. Man, you have to come back here and tell everyone else to play it when you realize how amazing that game is. It's so good. It's so just crazy throughout.
Just wackiness.
It's just wacky. Kasuga is like maybe my favorite main character in any game ever. He's just so like earnest and funny and like cool. He's just
awesome.
a badass. But then that's what people said about the other Yakuza main character too. And Kiryu just seems like an angry jerk.
Well, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
You have to report back to Grimpen.
totally.
McKinley's brain has been trained to give a dopamine hit whenever he hears the
I don't think it's
trophy
your
notifications.
brain. I think that's like proven. Like remember around the time Crackdown came out, the first Crackdown, there were all kinds of articles about the sound that the agility orbs made and how it like released dopamine into your brain every time you even collected an agility orb in that game.
Huh.
Like these game companies have
crazy.
done the research into these little things that make you feel good.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just that kind of. It's funny playing games with my nephew. He loves the sounds.
Oh yeah.
He's constantly like just making the sounds of like doors and stuff. Just like
See,
yeah,
you can.
exactly.
He's still young enough that you can get truly unbiased opinions from him.
It's true. I mean, you see, they kind of but they like kids also love terrible things.
Oh, that's true.
Like kids, yeah, are pretty. They're very easily impressed.
It's that. Yeah, that's a great point. But
They will tell the truth when they don't like something too, but yeah, generally it's pretty easy to.
But they might just like awful shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, it's
They don't
weird.
know what
Like
they're-
kids
yeah,
don't
they're dumb.
learn
Kids are
taste
dumb.
until they're like 15.
Yeah, maybe but maybe depends how hard the parent forces it on them. But
That's true.
yeah, exactly. It's true though. That's when I started having like favorite things.
I want his unbiased opinion. I want you to play him all of the system startup noises and see which one is unbiased the best system startup noise.
That would be great. You probably would have a favorite.
I don't even know what my favorite is. It's got to be the GameCube, right?
That's up there, yeah. That's
such a good one.
that's the best part is when it all comes together in
Yeah.
the end and like nods
Yeah.
towards you.
That's a great one.
Yeah, it's really good.
I
Yeah,
can't think of any others off the top of my head.
all the Sony ones are memorable to me, but they've never been like Like
It's
they
just-
bring back a certain nostalgia, but they're not really great noises.
No, it's just like a bunch of notes all at once.
Yeah, the PS2 one was always way too loud.
Right.
You'd have it too loud, and it was just like.
That's true.
And then the first play, I don't mind the first PlayStation one. Like,
I can't. Oh, that one's really. I like that one. That one's up there with GameCube.
It's me, Lady Mari.
The trailer for our channel was playing. I was trying to look up
I
on
hate
YouTube
that.
if I can find a video.
I've
That's
grown
just,
to hate that trailer because of the autoplay.
it's true. Well, it shouldn't play because I'm logged in as us.
Exactly. I hate that. Oh, the PlayStation one's one of the best. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very nostalgic. But yeah, like Nintendo didn't really
Well-
have any before GameCube, I feel like.
That's true, but Nintendo's got the best one going right now too. With it's not a startup
is it
noise
just-
actually, but the
yeah,
the
you think
snap.
just the Switch sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what the Switch startup noise is. Yeah.
I got a video of all system startups going right now. It's mostly video of the startups because none of them had sound previously. Oh, here we go. What? Supposedly this is the Nintendo
What's that?
startup noise. The NES. What? I've never seen that before. I give up on this. It's all wrong. There was no NES startup noise.
Right. Oh yeah, Laco. I missed some comments here. Laco was talking about how, like, yeah, I think he's talking about the Pavlovian response.
Oh yeah,
That's totally what it is with all these sounds. Yeah,
it's crazy.
and collecting orbs and stuff.
Yeah,
Our mouths just
it's
start
just proven to
salivating.
make us feel good. Imagine if there was a game system that gave us delicious food every time we got an achievement. It would be games that actually make us salivate.
That's the future right there.
That's
yeah.
what I'm waiting for.
It's just as a little dispenser that dispenses pellets that are delicious.
Totally. Oh man, that would be great. Just flavor pellets. Like,
Every time you do something, yeah, you get an achievement.
but more
I
than that,
I would be way more into getting achievements.
Oh, for sure. I feel like
I got
smell-o-vision's going to be a thing before that, though. Because, like, there's already companies that try to do the smell-o-vision thing.
Yeah, but maybe if 3D printers become more advanced and more ubiquitous,
Yeah.
then
Then you have to, but, like,
you can make.
if 3D printers can make food, are you going to have to, like, buy certain kinds of filament from it for certain stores? Like, if I want to make the food packs I want, I have to go get, like, the Taco Bell filament?
Yeah, probably.
It'll just...
But for starters, I think it would just make like candy.
Right. It'd just be the sugar one.
Yeah, I am convinced eventually 3D printers will be like Star Trek things where you just press a button and it makes
Maybe.
food for you.
Eventually. I don't know about in our lifetime.
I think in our lifetime, but it's still a very long way away.
That sounds
Yeah,
so
but-
fancy.
Yeah. Like says, no boss, don't need money, just give me achievements.
That's right.
And I'm fine.
I used to tell my bosses they could
So
pay me
unique.
less if they paid me in a giant bag with a $sign on the side. It'd be so much more of an
Totally.
amusing, yeah. Or pay me in giant novelty checks.
I think he was trying to type it out the GameCube sound,
Oh yeah.
but realized it was futile because there's no way to signify volume or timing. Yeah, that's tough.
I mean, the way to write it is to
Yeah, there
write
is.
the musical like tablature of it. You just got to
I
learn
would go,
that.
yeah. Oh yeah, that the timing's the hard part. But it ends up just saying do dash do
Yeah.
capital D-O.
Oh, it's only two
That's
letters.
right.
It's all D's and O's.
I think so.
Two.
Maybe it's dumb.
So sure, yeah. We should put out a book that's just all the startup sounds, but written out.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna put out a
Anyway,
book that is like the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, but me writing all the words down.
That would still sell. That would be great.
It would.
You'd actually make like people would write about you just for doing that.
If I did it for the whole soundtrack, they absolutely would.
Yeah, totally.
I wonder if I could do it good enough that someone reading the book would like start reading it and actually get the song, like be able to figure out what the song is.
You'd be very talented in that.
But
case.
it's probably one of those hobbies that by the time I finish doing it, I'd have to start doing it again because I'd be so much better at it at the end than I was at the beginning.
Right. I feel like that's most hobbies.
You just got to keep restarting.
Yeah, I missed a lot of comments from McKinley talking about startup sounds, but yeah, GameCube is amazing. He only remembers Wii and GameCube. But I was trying to think of exactly. That's basically what it looks like, McKinley.
What was the Wii's one?
I don't really remember.
Yeah, me neither.
Actually.
Dreamcast has a great one. It's really like chill.
Can't think of that. I was trying to think of like what I was gonna try to segue into the games we're gonna play by saying what intros we're gonna see today, but it's all N64.
It's all N64.
And I don't think N64 had one. Yeah.
Didn't it?
I don't think so.
Or the N64 one was different depending on what game you played. Because remember, like the Donkey Kong one would have like the N64 logo like bouncing around with bananas or whatever, and
yeah, exactly. The logo was always there, but
yeah.
it never it didn't have its own startups noise.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Xbox and 360 were also nice.
Xbox was cool. Xbox felt like a really futuristic system.
Yeah, I kind of like that one too.
And like remember, it looked like there was like a lava lamp running inside of it, and
it had like a whole graphic that went with its startup thing, like because it was like inside a futuristic thing, and it was like.
I remember getting my Xbox and not having anything to play after I beat Halo, and just sitting there for like hours ripping CDs into it, and just watching the like animation as you ripped a CD, and then I never listened to the music I ripped onto that thing ever.
No, I remember in Grand Theft Auto. The remasters of Grand Theft Auto on the Xbox.
Oh yeah,
San Andreas and Vice City allowed you to import your own music.
But did I do that? I doubt it.
Yeah, I clearly remember going to your house and listening to custom
there you
soundtracks in GTA.
Another situation where you have a better
worst
memory
part
of my
about
life than I do.
The only song I remember you had.
Yeah.
The only song I remember being on there was a parody of Another Brick in the Wall.
Oh,
it was like Another Dick with No Balls.
Oh yeah, it's the Bloodhound Gang. What a great song.
That's the only one I remember. So yeah, I know you had it on there for sure.
You have the very clear memory of this moment.
For some reason, that always stuck out with me. Yeah, hearing that song in Grand Theft Auto.
Went down as your favorite song ever, I think.
That's why. That's how it became my favorite song.
Yep. Crazy. Well, Green Rabbit's here to see the Great and Mighty Pooh. Should we grant his wish?
Perfect timing. We're going to play the games.
I was fishing for a segue.
We talked for a long time, yeah.
Yeah.
Rambled.
So, I just have to spend a minute starting up this emulator because it takes a while, but...
Yeah.
After that, we'll be back with some Great and Mighty Poohs.
Stay tuned.
Stick around.
Conversation soundtrack on vinyl.
This week in gaming history.
Oh, here we are. Wait.
Oh,
Now we're here. Singing.
Time for some opera, as Laco says. And Green Rabbit has the Conker soundtrack on vinyl, not the Conversation soundtrack.
That's a strange soundtrack to have on
A little bit
vinyl.
of dyslexia. What?
I feel like Conker's is a pretty strange soundtrack to have on vinyl.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is insane. How many songs are on that vinyl?
Did they
I
all just
only
sound like
remember the Mighty
Banjo-Kazooie
Pooh
songs?
Oh, it's probably like the actual music too. I was just thinking of like the songs.
Are there? Oh, there is. Like the Great
Like
and Mighty Pooh sings to you.
Great Mighty Pooh has a whole song.
Here, let's just
to himself.
Let's just get to here.
Yeah.
Look at that little rapscallion.
Or you should just move yourself ahead of the.
Oh, what have I done? Where am I?
Just in the layering. The
I
layering, you
I
can just
see
move.
me. Gotta move me up in this world.
There you go. Look at that. You're holding a controller.
I was holding it before. I just didn't want to overshadow the game. Like, this looks real good.
It really does.
Should we play some multiplayer?
Holds up.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Weasels, my favorite band.
Green Rabbit says it's in orange vinyl. That is awesome.
That's
Where did you
cool.
get that?
I saw an announcement today that they're putting out a big 4-record Mass Effect soundtrack.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, and I think that the albums are like galaxy looking, which is cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love colored vinyl so much.
It should all be colored.
Exactly. I know. Just because the colored stuff usually isn't even much more expensive.
It's true. But is it like less durable or something, or like lower quality for sound?
I don't know, probably.
Yeah.
That was the picture I was trying to recreate
Oh yeah.
today.
You and your glass of fucking milk.
That's right. My fucking cookie crown. Yeah, we had to swear a lot today. Like I said, is this your first time playing this game, Grimpen?
It is.
I believe it is.
Yeah. Is there actual swearing in this?
No, it's all bleeped, I believe. Oh, Green Rabbit says, yeah, there is.
Oh, cool. I love swearing.
Green Rabbit says Xbox version was amazing. I remember that.
Oh, but it's
yeah, but it's beeped. Yeah, that's that's what I was
Lame.
saying.
There I am. Conquer.
There
the
is, but it's
king.
bleeped.
Just turning up the volume a little bit on the N64.
Okay, cool.
King of
Like,
all
oh shit.
the
It's
land.
frozen.
Who'd have thought that? But how did I come to this? I hear you
I
say.
can still barely understand
And
his
who
words.
were those strange?
Well, that's the thing.
fellows
He's always
around
he's
my
like drunk the
phone?
whole game.
I hear you
Right.
also say. Well, it's a long story. Come closer, and I'll tell you. It all started yesterday. And what a day that was. It's what I call a bad fur day.
It's like it's really like got a quite a cinematic presentation as well.
Totally. But how long
Yeah.
until it's just making Matrix and Austin Powers jokes?
It's still a while. I thought you were gonna say how long before it's just Banjo Kazooie.
Oh yeah, that too.
Basically what it's
Oh
coming
yeah,
out.
look at that. Lola Bunny.
Oh yeah. Man, I remember the ads for this game too.
I don't.
Hi, you've reached, Barry's place. I'm not available to answer the phone, obviously. However, if you leave your, name and number and you sound cute, I may ring you back. Ciao.
Wow. Leave a cute sounding message.
Hi, Barry. Hello? Barry, if you're there, pick up. Hello? Oh, anyway. Look.
I'm gonna be a bit late. Well, met up with a couple of the guys, and they're off tomorrow to some, I don't know, fight some war somewhere.
Oh, okay. We're
Anyway,
going right into Saving Private Ryan?
I'll see ya. Love you. Mwah, mwah.
No, I think the game starts pretty Banjo-Kazooie, like in just kind of a Banjo-Kazooie
Oh.
world.
Put the phone down. Oh, right. Whose round is it? Yours. What, again? Okay.
Wow.
Can someone
What
lend
good
me a
lip
fiver?
syncing.
I don't feel so good now. You guys enjoy yourself and all that, and I'll probably see you sometime next week. I gotta go home.
Gotta go home. Uh-oh.
I'll go this way. Oh,
There was a little
that's the
graphical
toilet.
glitch there for a second.
Go this way. Yeah, that's better.
Let's hope that's a one-off.
I'm too good tonight.
Like, is it like the one guy from the other game with the bad headache?
I'm gonna sec.
Oh, no movie references till later on. Disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just puked on that turtle's feet.
Oh.
Sorry about that, old chap.
Wait, is Conker a Brit?
Gotta go.
I don't think so.
The cock and
I think
plucker?
he's just drunk, yeah.
I'm a little worried because Lacro said the controls were bad, and N64 already translates the worst of all systems to an emulator controller.
Yeah.
Can't quite make it out. Anyway, it seems pretty familiar to me.
This is like maybe the only N64 game with voice acting.
This way, I suppose.
Oh, no, I think quite a few had. I mean, even Mario 64 had some.
As
But
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I baked a cake.
yeah, I know. But, yeah, you're saying only one with voice acting. A ton of them had voice acting.
Okay, but I mean, oh yeah,
Like-
Perfect Dark.
This is like the thing is, yeah, this came out March 5th, 2001. So it's kind of it's pretty late in the N64's life.
This is like 3 months before the PS2 comes out.
Yeah. So like they're getting as much as they could out of the N64 at this point. And
But-
I think that's why it still kind of looks good.
No expansion pack required.
Yeah.
That just looks like Shere Khan. Don't cry.
That was his first movie reference is Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Like the Gary Oldman version? Like the movie or the book Bram Stoker's Dracula? Or the movie Bram Stoker's Dracula?
I'm pretty sure it's Dracula.
Oh, happened again. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Oh, great. Green Driver says, yep, the Gary Oldman one.
No,
I knew it.
it's gonna be one of those days.
One of those days. There, now you're just a drunk squirrel.
You know what I hate? More than anything. Is inverted horizontal controls.
Camera controls.
I feel sick.
What a good platformer. Look at my jumping skills.
Wow, McKinley says it's almost 2 months younger than him. You're like almost the same. So you're the same age as this game, McKinley?
No, the PS2 is 2 months younger than him.
Oh.
So he's like 7 months younger than this game. Or whatever.
Paco says the PAL version is super expensive, over €200.
The North
Wow.
American one's also pricey.
Is it really? Huh, that's
That was
crazy.
the
it was
thing,
always. There
What's
was one. I had a pretty big N64 library, and this was always one of the ones I wanted that I still didn't have.
When I worked at the game store, all of the Nintendo games were expensive. Like, regardless of their quality. Every single, like, Nintendo published game was $50 or more. But then this and
Wow.
Worms Armageddon were the two, like, desirable games on the N64. They were both like $100 plus.
That's Crazy.
Yeah.
Huh. That's too bad. Huh? I wish I got it back in the day.
It's weird. Oh, Scarecrow?
We are using emulator, actually, McKinley, and neither of us own this game.
How do I get over this fence to get to the Scarecrow?
Like I said, I never got it back in the day.
But then I was reading the other
did
day just randomly about Binary Domain, and that game only sold 20,000 copies worldwide. So that game's bound to be pretty rare.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Scarecrow says Green Rabbit. Wow, Green Rabbit knows this game.
Can you help
off
me?
by heart.
I know.
need
No,
to get home
he's the reason
and
I'm
go
at
to
the
bed,
Scarecrow
'cause
right
I don't
now.
feel very well at all.
I'm following
Oh.
the Green Rabbit pro tip line.
The guide of the Green Rabbit.
Oh, so you can't help me at all.
He looks way more stoned than he does drunk.
Yes, I can. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
your name?
McKinley. March 5th, 2001.
Beardy. You haven't got a beard.
March 5th, 2001. He was
Oh,
born
so he's
January
older than this
13th, 2001. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, it's me you
Okay,
shouldn't listen
Birdie.
to. I'm bad at math.
So can you help me?
Oh, Green Rabbit probably beat it more than 10 times? That's crazy.
Over here.
That's awesome.
I also
Oh, right,
own the
between this
Xbox
and the
remastered
Xbox
version.
remastered version.
I do. I own the
That's right,
best
you did
version
own
of
that.
this game.
Yeah, that's true.
You see those buttons?
The Xbox One was Green Rabbit's fave. And I think you mentioned earlier there was a version in the rare replay as well.
And
But you said that was the bad one.
well, actually, press
Right,
B.
but he probably played it.
B.
Oh yeah, the light
Yeah.
comes on, and it makes this nice ting. Ting noise.
Ting
That
noise.
ting. There, that ting. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll press B.
It's pretty awesome.
It's weird.
I have this just drunken conversation. Made the tutorial.
Ah, I don't know if I do.
So, what does that mean?
It means contact sensitive. It's sensitive.
Green Rabbit says it has Battletoads Arcade in it too. That's awesome.
Try over there.
Okay.
Rare Replay's got
Or
everything.
you could try it
It
again.
looks great.
Oh, in Rare Replay, right. McKinley says Rare has some amazing games. Yeah, that's the really crazy thing about this game though.
Yeah.
Was like they had made nothing like this before. Or since, really.
I mean,
Very, very much.
I mean, they've made lots of games like this in that Banjo-Kazooie, and Donkey Kong played like this.
Gameplay, template style, sure. But I mean like as far as attitude and story and characters, like it was just so adult. And this was a character. Conker was already a character that had been in a couple super family-friendly games.
Yeah. Well, Green Rabbit
He's
says
in a game
Viva
called-
Pinata. I think that's my favorite Rare game.
Viva Pinata.
I
That's
think
awesome.
Viva Pinata. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts
Awesome
and Bolts is like amazing.
I never got into that one.
Oh, I opened this gate. I'm such an idiot. Okay, whatever.
Didn't get into that one, but yeah, they Rare had made. First of all, I think the first place Conker showed up was in Diddy Kong Racing
Oh,
Right.
just what I needed. In fact, it
as
would
just
seem to
one of
me
the
that these
racers.
give me just
Same with
what I
Banjo,
need at
was
that
also in Diddy
moment
Kong
in
Racing.
time. Huh.
Yeah, Viva Pinata
I
is
see
way
what
better
you
than
mean.
Perfect Dark. in my mind.
Context sensitive. Clever. I feel loads better.
Viva Pinata
Get
is
out of here.
perfect
Oh,
at
by
what
the
it
way,
tries to do.
If for whatever reason you want to skip all these wonderful cutscenes, then just press the L button.
That's really good.
But you will have to have watched them at least once.
Oh, thank God. Okay, here we go.
And then they spun Conker off into a Game Boy game called Conker's Pocket Tales. That was
off,
badly
crows.
reviewed for being too childlike. Like it was supposed to be very like kiddie.
But it played like a Zelda game, didn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, I can't seem to get any further.
And then they announced this. Like it was crazy. I just remember this being a huge deal. Like it was like, what the hell? I remember this being when this was announced. People thought it was an April Fool's joke.
Hold the Z button down, and I should crack.
It was so insane
Now
that
then, what
the
was
thought
it?
that Rare was taking
Oh, yeah.
their
Press A
kitty
to jump
franchise and just
extra
turning it into the most adult thing ever.
Then A again to do that funny helicopter tail thing. Now that makes me harbor. I should easily get across that gap. Are you sure you got that?
I don't know which one is A and B on this controller. Okay, that works. Oh no! Well, it turns out I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I'm back here? You son of a gun.
So it's a really fascinating development history that I should have read about before.
Nonsense.
That I'm reading about right now.
I definitely don't have Halo 4 anymore, man. I think you've asked me about it a bunch of times.
So it was actually planned right after Mario 64, basically.
Mario 64? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like as soon as Mario 64 was a huge success, Rare started conceiving of 3D platformers to make to capitalize on that success. And they made 2 games, and they showed them at E3 in 1997, and they were called Banjo-Kazooie and Conker's Quest.
Banjo-Kazooie took off.
Conker's Quest was reported as being a Super Mario 64-like game that made players feel as though they were playing through Disney's movie version of Bambi. Conker collects nuts and battles against giants in huge landscapes and is joined by a female squirrel who assists him.
That must be Barry.
Tim Stamper planned to make the game star a cute squirrel mascot named Conker to make it have the widest possible appeal. And it sounds like all the press that it received, they could barely even tell the press had a hard time telling the difference between the Conker game and the Banjo-Kazooie game.
Didn't I have a...
But the Conker game was criticized for just being insanely cute.
See what that does. Are you sure you got that?
Yes, I got that. So then they changed it to 12 Tales Conker 64. And you had the player controlled either Conker or Barry. Barry stages were puzzle stages. And you had a dinosaur companion.
Whoa.
There was a cooperative 2-player mode where players could play as a Conker or an owl. Crazy how far along this game got.
That's true.
Again, they showed it at 1998 E3. And it got pretty good press by the looks of it, but then
Who's this guy?
again they kind of
I think you're coming this way. You can think again.
It sounds like it just
You're
kept
a
getting
real
slammed by
chum.
the press for being
I
too
just wanna
cute
get
and
past.
generic.
Please?
No, I don't think so. I've only just got comfy. Have you ever sat on a piece of Gothic architecture for 200 years? Gets right up your arse, you know. Thought it was about time to move on to a bridge, say. And I'm not moving now.
I mean, I guess
Seems a little
everyone's
bit
British
early
in
in
this
the day
game
to
because
start
it's made by
talking about
Rare.
Gothic
That's true.
architecture.
Well, if you care to come a bit closer, we can discuss things of another nature.
I'm gonna hit you with my pan, you dummy.
A frying pan. You stupid little... Whoa.
Oh, that defeated him. Wow, that poor gargoyle. I just needed to get by. Uh-oh, now there's a boulder in my way. Man, Conker just can't win. Oh, fuck. The controls do leave a tiny bit to be desired.
Yeah, and originally Conker was only planned to take 2 years to make. He was supposed to come out in 1998. But, yeah, they just couldn't... They kept disagreeing on how it should be made, and then eventually they just decided that there was, like... You know, there were already so many Mario 64 style platformers. So, basically Conker got cancelled mid-development.
Fuck!
And then this guy named Chris Savor, who began working on the project as an artist, then pitched to Rare leaders Tim and Chris Stamper an idea that he had since 12 Tales had been conceived, which was a day in the life game named Bad Fur Day, about Conker trying to help others but causing more problems in doing so.
Oh, this is just a day in his life.
Exactly. In addition to having a narrative to give the character more personality, he wanted to make the game edgy in terms of violence.
Oh,
And the Stampers loved it.
is it gonna get edgy?
And moved Cyvor up to the project lead. And it was, yeah, sounds like it was his first game. His first action was...
Plunger with dynamite. I think I know what's gonna happen now.
I'm gonna blow up that boulder. You ready? Oh,
Kaboom.
Yep.
fantastic.
Fantastic. Let's go and get some shut-eye.
All this work just to get
Finally.
sleep. You know what's weird?
First thing...
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, this game hasn't had any music so far, but then some music came.
Oh. Yeah, it did at the very beginning, too.
What is
Yeah.
like a good entrance? This is got to be important.
Professor, welcome. I have a job for you. As you can see, the table.
The table, yes. So, you have spilled the milk again. Oh, that's not good, not good. Let me have a look at it for you. Yes, I think I see the problem. I will see what I can do. Just give me a moment, though. I'll come back later.
Don't be too low.
I will be as quick as I can, sir.
Because you know what happened last time.
Only too well, only too well. I'll go now.
I don't want to have to get the duct tape out again.
Yes. Wait, no. And I don't want you to get the duct tape out again. Goodbye. Goodbye. Duct tape. I'll give him a duct tape. Asshole. I'll come down here, I'll show him what the duct tape is, I'll show him where to stuff it. Stupid all I do all day is trying to sort his stupid problems out of the asshole. Anyway.
At least you're allowed to say asshole.
The table. What shall we do? What shall we do with this? Clean slate. Yeah, clean slate. This anti-gravity chocolate is kind of working. That's voodoo. That's
the prop should be a character in Smash Brothers. He's got a floating chair. He swears. Perfect.
Off the Smash Bros. Oh, now there we go. Now we're just Banjo-Kazooie.
Except I'm just eating shitty chocolate.
Great music.
Should we go to nasty or to nice?
No, it's nasty.
Let's get nasty.
I'm assuming you have to go everywhere.
Oh, nope.
This would be a sweet soundtrack to have on vinyl. It's great music.
Wow. Even the, like... I don't know how to look around. So, oh, yeah. The layout looks so much like Banjo-Kazooie with, like, Grunty's lair in the middle. And...
Yeah, totally. Big castle, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, some wise guys.
So this was actually the first thing that Chris Cyborg did when he got the job.
Chris Cyborg?
Because Tim Stamper conceived... Yeah. Tim Stamper conceived of this mission, of the premise of wasps stealing a beehive. Cyborg noticed no established reasons for a punchline behind it, so he decided to end it with the beehive having guns shooting at the wasp.
Wait, I have guns?
And the Stampers loved it and said, make more of that.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing.
I don't know what you're supposed to do now, but apparently eventually there's guns. And that mission, changing that kind of changed, like, it set the tone for the rest of the game. They went from the platformer starring a cute mascot to an incredibly raunchy world.
Looks like one of them Skittles.
And then in January 2000, Rare said that it's still being worked on.
Okay, then, yeah.
All of these voice actors sound like they're doing a Johnny Vegas.
It's me again, Mr. Scarecrow Birdie. Right, what seems to be the problem? Oh yeah, you need manual. Otherwise, that doesn't work. Manual. Cost you.
Oh, how much?
Got any Mepsi packs?
What?
Mepsi packs?
Actually, I think, $10. Long time. You'll have manual long time.
Oh man, I don't like fall damage in a platformer. That's a weird thing.
Me too.
Oh, those nasty wasps.
Whatever shall we do? My beautiful hive is gone.
Oh, those wasps stole this bee's hive. I see.
What do you want me to do about it?
Please get it back for us. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to
Rocco said to go the other way.
I did go the other way. I took his advice.
Calm down. I'll go and get it for you.
Good for you.
Where is it?
He wonders if there's a difference between the red swears and the blue swears. That'd be awesome.
Okay, so I have to get that beehive all the way back here. Well, this is a problematic pickle.
There was some stuff that was cut by Nintendo for being too offensive.
Whoa. Oh, there's another
Cutscenes with
task?
Pokemon. There's cutscenes including Pokemon that were cut.
Crazy.
And the joke at the expense of the Ku Klux Klan. Wow.
Oh, God. This is terrifying. I did it.
Wow, that introduction where Conker slashes the logo?
Yeah.
Apparently initially disapproved by Nintendo.
Oh no.
See this? Yeah, this is what he made. Yeah. But the bees suddenly get guns.
And destroy the shit out of the wasps. Mother Buzzer.
Yeah, this was the first thing that changed the whole style of the game.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Squirrel. And none of this would have happened if it weren't for that no-good husband of mine. He's gone off, you know, with another woman.
Oh, really? That doesn't surprise me.
What?
Nothing.
Anyway, as a reward for your good service to the bee community, I present you with this.
What is this? Oh, cash.
For me.
Just a fat grin. I'm in.
Who wants some of the dope?
Yeah. Cash. Prizes.
There was a cut character named King Dick Cheesy III.
Dick Cheesy?
King Dick Cheesy III, yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
And there were 6 drug rats that got cut as well.
Manual. Just press B.
Whoa! Whoa! Get me out of here! Hey, you! Come here! Come on! I want to go back in there! Hurry up!
Okay. Suits
Oh,
me.
sweet. The cash came back.
Cash.
I love cash.
Ah! Seems to be an instruction book.
You know what drives me crazy about this? And it's more of an old-timey Nintendo problem. Is unskippable text.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
For the more complex stuff. It'll appear the first time you use a more complex zone.
Man, I love
if you need
this.
it again, then press L and B at the same time.
I love this idea. It's too bad that they cut it. So there's a scrapped conclusion, like a different ending.
Let's see now.
Called the
Use
it was called the
Control
lock-up
Stick to
ending.
aim.
And it would have
And
occurred
B
when
button
Conker
to
beat the
fire.
final boss and died at the exact same
That
time.
seems simpler. Okay.
Everything would become static except for Conker, who would fall to the ground after briefly being frozen during a dive, and the programmers would be heard in the background arguing about the bug. Conker would then make a deal with the programmers to remove the boss in exchange for not telling Tony about it.
Alright, I evidently have messed up controls. Just a second.
Wait, what an awesome idea.
Oopsies.
It was the second Nintendo published M-rated title after Perfect Dark.
Wow. What is that? I can't see it. Okay. Sorry, folks. Real-time bug solving.
And as you can imagine, people were kind of mad. There was some controversy.
Okay, I don't know what to do. It doesn't seem to have... I don't understand how the controls work here. Huh. Gosh, people.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A mother from Shearville, Indiana, bought the game for her 15-year-old son.
Oh,
and was
wow.
not happy about it.
I don't imagine.
This is disgusting sophomore humor. I'm disappointed in Nintendo. It's like Disney releasing pornography.
I mean, that's a bit of an overstatement.
Yeah.
Hey, I fixed it.
Yay!
What am I supposed to be doing? Wait, was this just so I could have killed the wasps as they were chasing me? Ah. Well,
Nintendo of America. Nintendo of America declined to acknowledge the game in its Nintendo Power magazine. I didn't know that.
Wow, yeah, that's impressive.
Like, Nintendo Power just pretended it didn't exist. Copies of the magazine strategy guide were packaged in black poly bags. Warnings on them. It was a big deal. AB Toys, which specializes in toys and video games for kids, refused to sell the game.
There we go. Nice. Killed all the stupid bugs. Let's go in this nasty, musty hole. Get ready.
Let's see. That way or
left
that
or right?
way? That way smells a bit pooey.
Left smells pooey.
Okay.
It's weird that you just have a gas mask. You don't have to go and find it to pick it up.
Pocket.
10 o'clock. What time is it now? Oh.
Wait.
Well.
Am I not still trying to get home to take a nap?
I don't know. I have no idea what your goal is anymore. Yeah, the ad that I remember was apparently called Girl Talk, and it had a half-naked girl in bed with a squirrel after a night of partying. Apparently there was urinal mats placed in bathrooms of several major cities that had the URL for the game's website. The marketing campaign largely targeted college males and frat boys.
Look at this asshole.
Playboy model Miriam Gonzalez hosted the Conker's Bad Fur Day multiplayer competition.
Miriam Gonzalez?
That's right.
Man, she's my favorite playgirl. I've been on the Miriam train for as long as I can.
The marketing campaign was crazy, man. Spring break parties were held. The main events being the King of Tails tattoo contest, with giveaways such as Conker condoms. Wow. Can you imagine just having a Conker condom from the giveaway?
What did it look like? Like, what's Conker about it?
I don't know. I have no idea. Copies of Conker's Little Black Book and t-shirts with Got Tail on them.
Wow.
There was coloring book advertisements in Maxim magazine where you could color pictures of Conker with his face in a woman's
Get the impression
breast.
somebody doesn't want me to be here. They certainly don't want me to go that way.
Wow. Like it
I'm
was,
gonna go that way.
it was a pretty crazy.
It's
marketing
kind of
campaign.
directionless at the
Is
beginning.
it safe, I wonder?
I really don't know what's
A
going
little
on,
bit, yeah.
where I'm supposed to
I
go.
feel like that might be a result of how like it was
I couldn't see
remade
that
a couple
hole.
times.
This is terrible.
Yeah, that was the camera just panned in the worst way to show, like, hide that hole in the bridge.
I don't know where to go. How do I get out of this poop pit?
And it ended up at 92% on Metacritic. It's pretty crazy. People loved it.
Wow, this camera is a nightmare here. Holy cow. Like, the
Conker
second you
was
jump,
not a
you
commercial
can't
success.
see where you're going anymore.
Oh. Uh-oh. I think it's about to...
Oh well, the bridge snapped anyways.
Oh. Ah, heck.
Yeah, it was not a
Couldn't run
commercial
that way just yet.
success. I mean, partially because it came out so late in the N64's life, and obviously just because it was a game targeted at older audiences, which Nintendo wasn't known for. Even though there was still an audience there, but it obviously wasn't their main audience. Wow. As of February 2020, Conker's Bad Fur Day is the 4th rarest N64 title.
What's higher?
I don't know.
Oh. Like, okay, it's gotta be Clay Fighter 63 in the 3rd Sculptor's Cut. Which was like the weird tournament one that they only put out at Blockbuster. Probably Worms Armageddon. I don't know what else there's gonna be. StarCraft? No. Maybe.
So top 5 is Super Bowling.
Oh yeah, okay.
4 is Conker's Bad Fur Day. 3 is Ocarina of Time Collector's Edition.
I don't know that one. Just the gold part?
I don't know. Oh yeah, it was gold. And it said Collector's Edition on it.
Interesting.
Majora's Mask not for resale gray cartridge. Yeah, Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut.
I died. We're gonna find out what happens when you die. Oh. Am I in hell?
Conker! Yes, you boy! You're dead! You are dead! Deader than I!
Can't be asked for this bloody ridiculous contraption. Whose idea was this anyway? Right. Hello.
Hello.
My name's Greg, the Grim Reaper. And don't laugh.
Aren't you a little shocked to be a Grim Reaper?
Well, how many Grim Reapers have you met before, mate? What am I supposed to look like?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well made.
Now, let's see. Ah, yes. Conker. Surname?
The Squirrel.
The Squirrel. Oh, bloody hell, you would have to be a sodding squirrel, wouldn't you?
Why, is there a problem with that?
Well, yes, there is, actually. It's like those bloody cats. Such a pain in the ass. You're one of these special cases.
Oh, really?
Notice they never say ass, they only say
Apparently,
arse.
according
I
to
wonder
the
if that's
powers that
all that
be,
you're allowed.
I'm just doing my job. I do what I'm told.
Probably.
I don't even get paid very much. Apparently, squirrels can have as many lives as they think they can get away with.
Oh, I see. So I'm not dead.
You're dead, but not quite.
Right. Well, I'll be off then.
Just you wait, smart ass. You don't get out of it that easily.
I have to listen to this
Now,
bastard talk every time I
The
die.
thing is, you may not be dead.
It's like a Rossetti situation.
Yeah.
You just have a few more, shall we say, chances. Yeah. Like cats. I hate those things. Right. Distributed around your little world are these tail things. Squirrel's tails. If you can get them, I'll give you an extra chance. Understand?
Well, sounds a bit strange, but okay.
Strange? The best bloody deal you're going to get, you little prick. Right, that's it. Piss off. I've got some cats to see. Bloody things. I hate those bloody cats. The way they meow and they piss everywhere. And their shit smells just bloody awful. All over my furniture.
Okay. I mean, for as neat as this game is, I definitely think it's way, way, way worse playing than Banjo-Kazooie or Donkey Kong 64. So it's got to get by entirely on its personality.
An unused laptop can be found in the game's files. The screen on the laptop says, "Look, sad people, get a life now."
Oh, fuck off. Don't put ball down.
I like this too. An ending, another ending was considered that was to have all the characters hugging each other, just as a juxtaposition of the brutal violence.
Oh god, he eats me.
Wow.
How am I supposed to know that? Oh, he just keeps eating me.
Chris Cyborg voiced all the male characters in the game except for the Great Mighty Pooh.
Who was the Great Mighty Pooh in that case?
One of the musicians, I think.
So it's not somebody famous.
Marlowe. Somebody named Marlowe. Something Marlowe.
Again, Tim Curry as the Great and Mighty Pooh.
If you stand idle for a while, Conker will get out his Game Boy and play it. And it makes Killer Instinct sounds.
Let's do it. See that Game Boy kid. Nope.
On the character select screen, at the very beginning, there was you could see Banjo's head mounted on a wall,
Oh, man.
and Kazooie's stuffed head being used as an umbrella handle. Oh, takes a while.
Yeah. How many idle animations is this thing gonna have? Aka wants me to go the other way. I don't know what the other way is. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Your app says the gameplay changes as the game goes. That's true too. I don't know if we've seen this part yet, but Rare presented the scene where Conker urinates on the Fire Devils. Have you seen that yet?
No, I have not.
Anyway, Rare presented that scene to Nintendo of America's founder, Minoru Arakawa, and its then president, Howard Lincoln.
Yeah.
Apparently, Arakawa found the scene to be hilarious, but Lincoln didn't find it funny at all.
That's what. Yeah, I don't really associate poop humor with Japan very much.
And the silver.
But evidently they love it.
To be
I think they do.
I must do some experiments, I think. Yeah.
Apparently, the professor was Chris Cyborg's favorite character to play.
And then my head. Then, my lord, we will see who uses the duct tape.
Michael says, "Don't go where it smells."
I think I've gone to where you want.
Why you go to the poop? He doesn't want you to go to poop land.
I think everywhere smells in this world, though. When you're an alcoholic, nothing smells good.
I say, little fella, you better get this fat-ass bitch off of my back pronto.
Gee, so many people around here
Oh, they
want me
said
to solve
bitch.
their problems. What
Yeah.
are you gonna do for me then?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Bitch and
I'll
ass.
tell you what I'm gonna do. You get rid of that freaking mouse critter, and maybe I'll help you out. Just maybe. Oh, just one more thing. I say, just one more thing. You make one into my friend, Bird. Just mention my name, Jack, and everything will be just dandy.
What? How do I kill this mouse? Oh, he burped in my face. Get some cheese. Nice damn cheese.
Get some cheese.
Oh no! How was I to know he'd do that?
The animations are really great too. Like it's all so cartoony.
Yeah.
Hi, you must be Bert.
I'm Bert.
Jack sent me.
I'm opening it for you here, and you can get on with what is everything you're trying to do.
It's such bewilderingly bad voice acting.
That's
Just
all
knowing
you
it's
do?
all one person
Great.
is insanity. Like, they were like, hey, you're good enough at this, we'll just have you do it all?
Well, it sounds like Cyborg, like, the game was basically canceled. And then Cyborg was like, let's make it dirty. And they're like, awesome! You're in charge now, you do it. So
Oh, no!
he just went, okay.
Is that all there is to do over here? It is. That's a dark. Like, this song feels so knockoff Banjo-Kazooie.
Man, the name of the composer is Robin Beanland.
Ooh.
Oh man, what a great last name.
Where's the Kirkhope on this one?
Yeah, no Kirkhope. I don't know. He's probably working on something else.
Hey, hold still. Hey, hold still. Stop that.
Oh god, that's a terrifying flower.
Hey, hold still. Stop that.
Oh, what?
Conker has a peeing attack, and only the back of him was animated without the front completed, obviously. But and it was because it apparently would have given it an adults only rating.
Can I not break this? Alright, let's bring some fucking cheese to that stupid mouse.
Hey, hold still.
There was actually they planned a sequel.
Fuck off! The camera's so bad.
It was going to be called Conker's Other Bad Day. And at the end of this game, Conker becomes king. That's why I had a crown.
Right.
It's really not that bad of a day for him. He's up as king.
True.
But apparently, the idea for the sequel was he had spent all his treasured money on beer parties and hookers.
Of course he did.
So then he got thrown into prison, and he has to escape. And the game would have started with his escape from the highest tower. In 2002, Rare was purchased by Microsoft, and Microsoft said they were not interested in such a project.
That was nice. Ooh,
Microsoft
I'd like
shut it
another, though, if that's okay.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
What did he say?
Go do it again if that's okay.
Oh, God. Do it again.
Not okay, you stupid mouse.
Again. But yeah, so Microsoft shut down that project. But then, as we were talking about before, there was the Live and Reloaded on the Xbox. Well, that's probably good enough for Conker if you want.
It's true. You were just in the middle of a story, though.
Yeah, I'll finish the story. Just talking about all the different attempts to bring Conker back. There's actually quite a few. Because the remake of Bad Fur Day called Live and Reloaded was on Xbox, and it got pretty good reviews. After the release of that, Rare actually started working on another game in the Conker universe called Conker Getting Medieval. That game was going to be a multiplayer-focused game that didn't actually feature Conker as a main character. But
what? I can't even get out of here with the cheese anymore.
But that was cancelled. Conker did return for a new episodic campaign for the sandbox game Project Spark. Remember that?
Nope. What was Project Spark?
Don't remember Project Spark was like it was like Rare's attempt at doing sort of like I think it was sort of like a Dreams type game where you could make your own platformers in it. Yeah, and it was called Project Spark, and it was by Rare. And so they actually released a Conker campaign in that game called Conker's Big Reunion, and it was set in.
It's because it reset all of my progress after I died. I talked to the blocks again.
But yeah, in Project Spark, the campaign was titled Conker's Big Reunion, and it's set 10 years after the events of Bad Fur Day. And Cyvor reprised his voice roles as well. But then the first episode was released in April 2015, but the remaining ones were canceled.
Figured out why. Conker plays bad.
Conker just can't catch a break, yeah.
Turns out being edgy ain't enough.
I don't know. People got lots of fans, got great reviews. Definitely
had lots of fans.
Notable
Donald
game in
Trump.
history.
Didn't have good
For a
reviews.
game.
though.
It did have good reviews.
Oh yeah, this one did. Donald Trump didn't have good reviews.
Oh, when did it?
That was nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd like another though.
More
That's
cheese?
okay.
This is
All right, that's enough.
it's a good thing these kinds of
That's
games
enough
don't
of
get made anymore. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna switch games quickly. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna Pokemon. Some Pokemon.
Yeah,
Come to my stadium.
Pokemon Stadium.
Wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. There we go. I'm bad at clicking. This is the first time you can see this Pokemon in 3D. Everyone's favorite 4.
They come out of balloons. Oh, it still says bad fur day up there.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at you. Yep, you're paying attention. Hold on a second.
Like it says, oh, Pokemon fights incoming. This game was crazy because it was like the first time we got Pokemon in 3D.
It's true. And you could plug a thing into your N64 controller that let you import your Pokemon.
Exactly. I don't think I ever did it.
Me neither.
I remember renting this game and just playing around a little bit, but I wasn't thrilled with the idea of a game where you just fought Pokemon.
I thought there was more. Lacko says, is there no single player, or... I mean, unsure. We're finding out together.
I think there is some single player, but it's again just a series of battles.
I remember there being like mini games.
It does not have a storyline or a well-defined world.
Okay, here's our fun mini games. What do we want to play? Let's just play them all.
Yeah, let's play all the Manigons.
Make Magikarp splash high and hit the counter to score. Press and hold the A button to make Magikarp splash. Press the A button just as Magikarp lands for quick splashes.
Finally live out our dreams of being a Magikarp.
Oh wait.
Wow.
What? Your game.
No idea. This game came out February 29th, 2000, so it makes it kind of an odd one because this is a leap year.
I should turn the volume down as you're talking.
Yeah, I know. Conker was too quiet, but this game's too loud.
This game nails one thing that no other Pokemon game has ever nailed, and that's Pokemon saying their own names.
That's true. It's just like the cartoon.
Yep. Let's do some Clefairy Says. We're pointing directions with Clefairy.
Wow, I forgot there was a Pokemon Stadium 2 as well.
Oh, this is great. This is going to be super easy. We did it. Down, 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 up, down, up. Wow, what a fun game. Oh, they all got bopped with hammers.
Oh, that's child abuse in this school. There's a lot too. It was originally intended as an N64 DD launch title. Yeah, it doesn't really have any single player, Lacko. It has no storyline. I think there might be a bit of a single player where you can like just fight guys.
I think so, but we'll get there after I'm done with, these awesome minigames.
Lacko says, don't you catch some Pokemon for this game, Grimpen? Who needs to catch them when you can just play games with them?
Yeah, I'm just learning to do the Clefairy dance. Look at me, I won. So far, I've won both games. Run, Rattata, run. Tap the A button repeatedly to run. Press up to jump over hurdles.
Wow. So, here's a cool fact about this game. Run, Ratata, run.
I'm running. Damn it!
Oh, and the other lame thing about this, because of technical limitations, there's actually only 42 Pokemon instead of the full 151.
Wow. So if you had any of the 108 other Pokemon on your cartridge, you just couldn't transfer them?
I'm assuming, yeah.
Weird. We're gonna have a snore war.
The remaining Pokemon could be viewed in the Pokédex, but the models lack the required animations for battle.
I don't know where this one's going.
Like I said, yeah, it's only fighting for friends. Yeah, basically. And I think, yeah, like you could fight AI as well. But like I said, you can send your Game Boy data to this game and then battle. Yeah, exactly. Using the transfer pack that you can stick into the controller. Now it's much easier to battle with friends. I mean, I found it like all you needed to battle with friends was a link cable.
I win.
Like I had a link cable, and we used that all the time to play with each other. But there was, I didn't really have too much of a reason to play Pokemon Stadium back in the day.
Okay. They like mashing a lot. I did it.
Yeah, and I thought there was a thing too, like Pokemon Snap had a thing where you could go into a Blockbuster and they had a station where you could print off your pictures from Pokemon Snap as stickers.
Right.
And those machines were again used for this game. You could, I think you needed something called a Pokemon Smart Card. And you could use that to just redeem. It sounds like you would just redeem up to 16 stickers at Blockbusters for Pokemon Stadium.
Fuck you, guy.
Like I was looking forward to the new Snap game. Rail shooter with a camera. Me too. We've said a few times on this show how great camera games are and how cameras should be used in video games more often.
I think I lost.
The gameplay element. Oh no, Lickitung.
Wow, I got third place.
Oh.
Well,
You lost.
that's the
Ouch.
first one I did terribly at. Let's do some Ekans hoop curling.
Twitter will be afloat with pictures then. Yeah, they'll have tons of Pokemon Snap pictures. Absolutely. I just love getting graded on my pictures. Yeah, I love the old game, and I'm pretty curious about this new game. It comes out in like April or something. New Pokemon Snap.
Stay hardened and avoid being squashed by boulders. That's fun. Oh, I got squashed by a boulder. I'm doing bad. on to the final mini-game in this game collection. I want to do a sand shrews. Great. It's all about switching back and forth to L and R. This is going to be really fun. Uh-oh. I don't think the graphics work quite right on this game.
Oh, yeah.
Or unless we were digging for oil.
Maybe. Maybe you were.
Alright. There we go. I beat all the mini games. So up next, we got... Oh.
How long is this track and field Pokemon style?
Hell yeah.
I'd love a Pokemon at the Olympics game. Pokemon Olympics. Pokemon Olympics.
Alright, let's do the Poke Cup. On Pokeball difficulty, because I haven't unlocked anything else. Rental.
How do you...
There you go. This is only a rental. I don't have access to it. But then you get access to, like, all these Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Alright. I'll show you guys my team of choice. But these guys aren't going to have the moves I want them to have. Is the problem.
Beedrill. What's so great about Beedrill?
Beedrill's so fast.
I remember the Nido Queen and King being good.
Yeah, they're both great. I have to remember all these Pokemon. Like, what was my...
Yeah, I only
get
remember
3
at all.
also.
I think I had like a final level Clefairy or a final level Jigglypuff.
Oh.
I think those guys were good. Like our final evolution, I mean. But
Oh, no, I get 6.
Dragonites
Okay.
were insanely good.
And I don't know. I'm just screwing around now. Electabuzz. And let's grab a Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan.
Gotta fight Biker. This is cool. I have to choose 3
this
Pokemon.
is rental. That means you can't send them to your Game Boy? No, I think that just means that was the option. So it was like, if you didn't have the ability, if you didn't have the transfer pack and stuff, you could just choose the rental option.
We're finally underway with Pokemon Tournament Poke Cup.
It's a weird way to phrase it.
We have a
Rental.
contingent of Pokemon with a
You make it sound like
bewildering mix of moves.
there's no point in buying this game unless you have the transfer pack ability.
What's it trying to tell me? Oh, okay.
Now,
I'm using Takedown.
vigorous attack. Major damage.
What a hit. Oh, but I got hit with Recoil.
Oh.
Mega Kick.
What will the
They seem to have slowed battles right down in this game.
Yeah, and there's that announcer constantly saying it. One interesting thing though is Satoru Iwata, who was of course the Nintendo's president eventually. He was the guy who actually ported the battle systems on the Game Boy to the N64.
Whoa.
And apparently he took a week to read the entire Game Boy source code.
How will the type difference affect that?
Which is crazy. He was like a genius programmer, that guy.
This idiot used meditate on the first move. Check this out. Fire Blast. It missed! Oh, I hate this game.
Neither one is complete.
But yeah, there was an original version that wasn't released outside of Japan, and then this was called Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japan, and then there was a third one. Pokemon Stadium.
Now, which Pokemon is coming out? They strike fighting poses. Oh, it's Articuno!
Oh, Oh, it's
The
Articuno.
Pokemon are entirely different types.
Lako's curious how many friendships were destroyed with this game, as well as games like Worms, for example. No, our friendship survived Mario Party and Smash Bros. So
The biggest test is Dokapon Kingdom.
that's true. That came later though.
Yeah. Now, video games aren't really a test of friendships for me. It's board games that make you super angry.
Yeah, it's true. I do remember some heated battles though.
Oh, yeah.
Link cables.
Totally.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues.
Like I says, it must be cool back then though. See your Pokemon in 3D. I remember it was a very cool concept. It was just like such a. You had to buy so much shit just to be able to do it.
Wow, my legendary bird won.
Yeah. It was a close one though.
Trainer beat
Biker almost beat you.
I mean, he only killed one of my 3. I killed all 3 of his. I wish I had brought more fire Pokemon with me.
It didn't get the best reviews. It ended up at, not bad though, it ended up at 78 on game rankings.
What kind of battle can we expect?
Of course, it still sold very well.
It's weird, the trainers in this game all give their Pokemon nicknames.
Oh.
They strike fighting poses.
Alex's stadium was tough.
Miss the target.
Was it? I don't think I ever got far enough into it.
I'm annoyed that every fucking move my Flareon uses misses.
Are they testing?
I wonder if it would probably just be easier with your own Pokemon.
Totally, because you'd have them like, I wouldn't have Sand Attack on this fucking guy.
It's fast asleep.
Right.
What now? Its defense is down. Fireworks are flying in this battle. They go into battle posing.
Hurry up and wake up!
Move again.
Damn it. I wasted my fire guy again.
What will be? Neither one is conceding an inch. Combatants face each other.
Lacko remembers lots of commercials back then as they published the game. Yeah, oh yeah.
What's this? Oops, that's a miss. The intense battle continues.
The intense battle continues.
How's that?
Apparently you could turn that announcer off, and
Why
that was
would-
like one of the bigger complaints from the reviewers, was just how annoying he got.
I have absolutely no issue with
The
that.
heated battle rages on.
It's cool where they actually hide all the Pokemon's moves, so you don't know if you're playing like on the same couch as somebody, you don't know what moves they're using until they use them.
Oh, right, yeah.
That didn't take much. The next Pokemon is being
Oh, here comes Rocker. That's the name of this one. Oh no, it's Picase.
Pikachu. It has to make up for lost
Oh, it's all
ground.
things. It's all just things
This is a
Ace.
fight between
Oh,
There's Sprout Ace.
Sprout Ace.
the
Right.
Pokemon.
Oh, well, my Flareon's
What now?
about to die.
There,
It
it's a
survived. Go, Flareon. Use the power of friendship.
hit. There it goes. Severe hit.
Oh, Pikachu.
Taken down with one
That's the
hit.
trick. Killing the Pokemon.
Oh.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Magnum.
Magnamace.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. How's that? Harsh blow.
Oh, sorry.
It's a swift attack.
Swift attack.
That's
Oh.
a good hit. It's finally
What a cheaterly
taken
technique.
down. Which Pokemon is coming out? They go into battle posing. Oh, it's Beedrill.
Yeah,
The
the only
remaining
Pokemon that shows you its
stock
dick.
is 2-1. The combatants are making sparks fly. Wind Needle. Boom!
Boom!
Oh! Is it down and out?
Wow,
And
what a game.
there goes the battle!
Oh wait, maybe this game does have all the Pokemon in it?
There was a lot of Pokemon when I got to choose my team.
Yeah, it sounds like only the Japanese original, the one that was originally supposed to be for the 64 DD, just had 42. It's kind of a confusing article because it cut like it's basically all about the Japanese original, and then it has a little thing called the international release, which is technically what this is.
Right.
Apparently, it was actually made easier than the Japanese original.
Interesting.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
Wow, she just like shakes her tatas when she comes
Yeah,
out.
she's there for the dangling.
She's like, I am woman.
Hear me roar! Sorry, I am woman, hear me earthquake.
They go into battle poses. Wow! Major damage!
Wow!
Hip
I hope this doesn't work. Because then they're gonna get into the dream world. Oh,
I don't even remember that little yellow
Fireworks are
Pokemon.
flying in this battle. They strike fighting poses. It's
Oh,
fast
Pokemon's
asleep.
still asleep. Oh, I used Dream Eater! I knew it! I knew it was coming! He's gonna eat my dreams.
Perfect game! Neither one is conceding an inch. Now,
Oh no. Nidoqueen.
it woke
Oh,
up.
Nidoqueen's up. You just gotta avoid the. Oh, good, this'll miss.
Nightmare dreaming.
Oh, we might still be in it. We might still be in it.
Oh, the attack missed. What a furious battle.
Come on, Nidoqueen, you gotta finish him in this shot.
Earthquake.
She really likes to shake it.
The savage hit.
I know, she's just
Oh!
proud of her womanhood.
Why wouldn't you be? She's the queen.
Exactly.
She's the only Pokemon that's a queen.
Pokemon
She's the
B.
queen.
Oh, it's skilled. It has to make up for lost ground. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air.
It's still up in the air. This battle could go anyway.
Oh wow, okay. That's amazing.
Slowly damage the
That
opponent.
Nidoqueen thing we were just talking about was altered.
There, it's a hit.
Oh,
Apparently it was
Down.
2 seconds.
Which
it's the way
Pokemon
in the
is
Japanese
coming out?
original she like cups her breasts and kind of like gets herself
Combat
like,
facing you.
Weird.
like charged up.
Oh,
She's
it's
like,
Conker.
here we go.
How will the type difference affect battle?
Wow. I mean, she still loves her boobs in,
Yeah,
in
totally.
the international
I
release
really-
as well.
I have a very
They kept the
maternal
spirit.
team this round. It's a Kangaskhan, Nidoqueen, and a Beedrill. There's also a Queen Bee. I've just got
Oh,
all
yeah.
that feminine energy.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Gastly!
Oh, it's Yastly!
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The tense battle continues. How's that? A decent hit.
Uh-oh, this is gonna be tough. Oh no, he's gonna eat my dreams.
What now? The move failed to click.
You stupid Ghastly.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. Flying Thunderbolt. Watch the weakness.
Well done.
What's next? The move
This guy can't put me to sleep. I'm too busy watching my
The
child.
heated battle rages on.
That's the way that works.
There it goes. Good hit.
He keeps trying to hypnotize me.
What's
It's just
this?
not gonna work, bud.
It didn't work. What a furious battle!
Battle is furious.
Savage attack! Boom! Oh! Is it down and out? And there goes the battle!
And
We
battle.
did it.
I mean, I don't think I've got much more to show in Pokemon Stadium. I don't think it's gonna change terribly.
I have nothing else to say. Yeah.
I'm getting the range.
The last interesting fact was that Nidoqueen used to cup her breasts.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, especially now that she shakes them.
Yeah, totally.
They thought cupping them was too much. They thought this was too much, but this is totally cool.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Yeah,
Alright.
I don't know. We could move on.
Yeah, we can move on. I
don't
could
know
just
how
keep
much
going
time
until
we
I
need for
lose.
our
but
last game anyway.
I feel like I'm pretty good at Pokemon, and I might just never lose. So let's we're just gonna take a quick break. I gotta switch to a whole other emulator. It will be a couple minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Apparently, that Electabuzz. Here's one final Pokemon Stadium fact.
Here's our fact. Give me a fact. Feed it to me.
That Electabuzz that you just picked,
Yeah.
has 6 fingers. You're not
Gross. What a
supposed to.
pervert.
Hilarious.
Yeah. That's pretty cool of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, stay tuned. We're going to have a whole new segment after this.
That's right.
So you'll see a new
You're
video.
gonna see a brand new animation.
Yeah. So
crazy.
Don't touch that dial, you goobs.
Modification station.
Ooh.
Modification station.
Wow, wow, wow.
Am I unmuted?
Yeah, you're unmuted. Yep.
Modification station.
I'm just stretching my game window. It's a lot of games don't let
Yeah,
you stretch them.
totally.
This one does. It's quite nice.
Got to introduce this new segment. Brand new segment on the show.
Yeah.
Where we play modded stuff.
Like this
talking
is
about randomizers, talking about fan translations,
prototypes,
talking about leaked ROMs.
Yeah. So this is where we're starting.
Yeah. And we're starting with Dinosaur Planet.
Yeah, I'm gonna
a game with
myself.
a ton of history.
I was gonna say name
it's
myself.
not even
Motto, but it's Mudo is our name.
Mudo. A game that's not even on Twitch. We couldn't even find this game on. There's no category on Twitch for this game.
It doesn't exist.
Exactly, because it was canceled and turned into a Star Fox game.
Yeah. So
that's
this
the crazy
game
thing.
playing on an emulator apparently will have some significant graphical glitches. I don't know what those are going to be, but we're going to find out together.
You're supposed to play it on like a different emulator or something?
You're supposed to play it on a flash cartridge. So you're supposed to actually flash it onto a Nintendo 64 cart and play it on a system.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Like that's... There's voice acting.
Like, it's crazy how far along this game was, yeah. It's got a pretty fascinating history. We played Star Fox Adventures, Dinosaur Planet, in gaming history once. And we talked about how it was originally this game called Dinosaur Planet.
How much do you
remember about it? It was canceled and turned into a Star Fox game.
That game.
What's that?
Like, is this the same as the beginning of that?
I think it kind of is, yeah. She was still, this character, Crystal, was still a main character.
Right. Is Prince Tricky gonna be in this?
I don't know.
Man, I hope so. He was so fun.
But just this year, or not this year, I guess it's last year. Or wait, was it this year?
This was just like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, just this year in 2021, even though it's only just March 2021.
Maybe 3 weeks ago. Maybe it was last year.
It got leaked.
Yeah.
For the first time. You can actually play it.
Play it, we will. Oh, I've been playing it all along. Didn't realize that.
Oh! Got some Panzer Dragoon going on. Wow. Yeah, like there's this Dinosaur Planet blog that just says, here we go, like playable Dinosaur Planet build, 20 years of this game in limbo. And there were 15 spent researching it, and we're finally here.
This kind of does remind me of the very beginning of Star Fox Adventure.
Of the Star Fox game, you mean?
Yeah, doesn't it start you fighting a giant ship in the rain, but it turns out to be Andros or something?
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is basically the beginning. Andros is only revealed at the very end of Star Fox Adventures.
Right.
Feels really dumb. Doesn't match up at all. I'm gonna look up a video here though of Star Fox Adventures. It starts the exact same. Crystal's on a pterodactyl in a storm.
This looks like more of
fights
a bird.
A ship that looks exactly the same.
Does she say this? Back to Cloud Runner Fortress. Man, that's a generic-looking bad guy.
Rare is good at that.
Yeah, that's true. They invented generic.
Just realized not only are we playing 2 N64 games today, we're playing 2 rare N64 games.
Oh yeah.
Although of course this game didn't come out. This Rare made this for the GameCube. Yeah, it looks like there's weird frame rate issues happening.
Yes. Although, like, I've got a frame counter on screen and it's staying between 40 and 50.
Yeah, it just looks like it's, yeah. Sort of slow, like sort of always in slow-mo.
Yeah. It feels like there's just frames kind of missing, more so than anything.
Right. Yeah. And no, this is very similar to what Star Fox Adventures became.
There was never combat like this in an N64 game. Like, Ocarina of Time kind of started it, but this feels like a whole... It would have been really something.
It's weird, hey, to think about, yeah, if this game had just come out as it was rather than jamming Star Fox into it.
Because it feels almost Dark Souls-y, the combat. Man, the music sounds so bad. Like, is it just
I think that there's major audio issues happening as well.
Who knows? It's like, yeah, you were playing a found relic.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that anything's even happening at all is a huge problem.
Wow, apparently Dinosaur Planet was originally to feature Timber, the tiger from Diddy Kong Racing.
Cool. So they were going to try and have all those Diddy Kong characters show up in something?
I kind of like that, actually. The idea of just making a racing game and then spinning off all the characters into their own platformers.
Saber Wolf is in 2 games. Well, and Diddy Kong Racing
that's
and Banjo
also
Island. So he's actually in 4.
Wow. He's the original.
General Skate, ruler, tyrant, and dictator of the shop.
He just says his name. He's like introducing himself, but all he's doing is saying his name.
My name is Crystal. I'm
He's also in Dinosaur Planet.
Oh yeah, General Scales, yeah.
Yeah.
So
like,
I wonder
the exact same.
if he's being used by Andross all along this.
I think he is, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I do know that Star Fox was already being worked into this game.
Really?
At this point. Yeah, because he's in it somehow. I've seen a screenshot of him in the N64 one.
Star Fox or Andross.
It's Fox McCloud, yeah. I'm kind of reading about it here. Like, it's interesting.
Then we'll pay your mother.
They started with Timber the Tiger, but then, and they were gonna have it. They had it being him as a time traveler into a prehistoric world.
Before you could save the princess.
But eventually they found it better to shift the main character into 2 separate ones: Saber the Wolf and Crystal the Fox.
Weird.
So Saber Wolf was going to be in this basically too.
That's crazy.
Oh, it sounds like Tricky is in this game. He was going to be Saber. He was like Saber and Crystal, along with sidekicks Tricky and Kite, who both appear in the finished game as well.
Huh. I don't remember Kite at all.
And there's a wizard named Randorn. He sounds amazing. I hope we get to meet Randorn.
Randorn the wizard.
Now how do we steer this ship?
Crystal has kind of a much derpier face in this game. Like, they tried to, like, hot her up for Star Fox Adventure, which is so freaky.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's yeah.
Here she just looks like.
I wonder if you play as Saber at all in this game.
I wonder.
It was intended to be Rare's last game for the N64.
Everything takes so long. What am I watching?
Wow, and then Miyamoto sounds like he kind of fucked it up, as he does sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, he's not infallible.
Well, he just gets his fingers into things, and it's like, I don't think you needed to do that, Miyamoto. He was going along fine. He says, so, like, Rare was developing Dinosaur Planet, and they were just getting ready to show it off at E3 2000.
Yeah.
But right before E3 2000, Miyamoto was reviewing it, and just thought that the design of Saber was very similar to Fox.
Oh.
And so they arranged a meeting before they revealed it. They said, let's keep it quiet and let's see if we can make it a marriage of Dinosaur Planet and Star Fox.
Wow.
And they agreed to it.
That way, instead of creating a whole new franchise for Nintendo, we're going to shoehorn one of our good old ones in there.
Exactly. This sounds great. This won't screw up the project at all.
Nope.
So they agreed to do it. And
crazy. And I'm sure Rare was never happier.
And they were going to do it still, though, as an N64 game. So that sounds like what this is.
Yeah.
So it's like it's their game. It's their Dinosaur Planet game with Fox shoehorned in. Is that something?
Yeah. This takes so long, and I don't think we're seeing the whole boat here. It looks like we're only seeing the front of the boat.
It's crazy how long it takes. Like in the long play of the GameCube game.
Yeah.
Within like 5 minutes, she's in like a whole dungeon. This dungeon.
Wow.
Like it took like 5 minutes to get this far.
Why does she have a rolling pin on her?
I think part of it is the frames are dropping, and I think it's going like probably like 15% slower than
it must be.
It's actually supposed to.
But like, thinking about this on the N64 is kind of bonkers.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't open the cage.
Like
yeah, it would have been a great N64 swan song.
Totally.
I'm not feeling too good anyway. This must be Warlock Mountain.
Oh, we're gonna go see Randorn?
Yeah, and that's it was the Star Fox license that made them start rethinking it being on the N64 because they thought the Star Fox brand will bring us more awareness, so let's make it
I'll go and find the
they decided to make it a GameCube launch game.
Right.
And then Saber was dropped in favor of Fox.
Wowee. The rest is history. Oh boy, yeah. Now that we're in this open area, it's gone down to 30 frames a second. It does not like this area.
Oh yeah, jeez. Yikes.
It prefers the indoors. What we got here?
There you go. I'm sure there's even more to it than that, but that's the gist of it.
cool. Look at all these dead dinosaurs.
Yeah, and it feels like what would have been. Hey, is that tricky?
I think it's too big for tricky.
Oh. But yeah, it feels like it took what would have been a very impressive N64 game and made it like a mediocre GameCube game.
Totally.
Oh, this is rough.
This is like that scene in Jurassic
Randorn.
Park where Laura Dern comforts the dying Triceratops. And then they're going to pan to Jeff Goldblum after this, and he's going to say, "That's a whole lot of shit," at a big pile of poo. It's going to be hilarious.
Well, it's in Conker's bad for it.
What is she doing? What's with her weird whispering hands?
I don't know.
I think all the dinosaurs are dying.
Oh.
Oh, he just disappeared. Oh, God.
Whoa. On back to the stars.
Whoa. Ouch! Go! Run! Oh.
Yeah, like I am quite curious about this Ron here. Like, at what point in development it was. Like, do you wonder if you're gonna play as Saber or Fox, or only Crystal?
Saber the wolf, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, and this was yeah, we didn't mention this actually, but it was
When this frame rate
leaked. It was acquired from a collector in Sweden.
for like $2,500, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
When the gameplay's like above 30 frames a second, it feels pretty good. Like even the Zelda games on the N64 are chunky as hell. Oh, but sometimes this is just
And yeah, like the battles in Star Fox Adventures weren't bad.
Yeah, totally. What's you? What are you?
But like it would have been way more impressive feeling on the N64.
For sure.
What happened to you?
It's Randorn.
It was scales.
You're missing all the Randorn action.
Oh. I didn't. Randorn's not as cool as I was hoping, but he's still pretty cool.
Totally.
No need to worry.
Like, is he old? I can't even tell.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, he looks old.
Yes.
I don't know.
She's stuck in a cage
Got
and
very-
dying.
Or Green Rabbit says
He's like a
the
crooked
encoder of
bat.
the software or your hardware that changing the emulator can make a world. This, I'm having to run this in a crazy emulator already.
You must take this.
Like I'm running.
Yeah, this is like.
It doesn't work normally.
Apparently, you're
with
supposed
Logic
to.
64, which I usually use.
What'd you say? Put it on a flash card and run it on the actual N64 hardware itself.
Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to play it.
Yeah, yeah, we knew this might be a
They must be scattered all over
rough
the planet
ride.
now.
It's true.
If you find a page and have collected enough magic energy,
You guys can follow along with the
Because,
frame
yeah,
rate
this
in the
was
bottom
this
right
is just
corner.
this is a leaked
I'll look
ROM.
out for them, so you don't have to worry about scales anymore.
it's not scales I'm worried about. Let me tell you about the history of Dinosaur Planet. When time was just
Okay,
beginning,
yeah, Randorn's awesome.
a race known as the Krazoa ruled this world
Yeah, the audio is
and much of the universe.
Yeah,
Though in a
yeah,
great
exactly.
battle,
It's like we're playing a...
It's pretty rough.
Much of the universe were destroyed.
Yeah.
And from this destruction came life.
Although the way that this guy's talking,
The
with,
dinosaurs
the slow
gone.
frame rate and
The
everything, it
great
almost feels
Camellia
like
dragon
Dark Crystal.
created this world. And since that day, life has been good. At least until General Scales unleashed
Yeah, it's
his
crazy.
army.
It's crazy that this ROM exists at all. That we're even
something
able to
else.
play this at all.
The king of
But the fact that it's like almost fully
this is
voice
it.
acted, and it's got a musical
And began to
score,
think
and
the ancient texts were
Oh
hiding
yeah, they were
something.
pretty much done. It seems like. And then, like I said, Miyamoto came in and said, "Hey, what about Star Fox?"
let's just put a pinch of Star Fox in here. What if you guys just did a
Yeah,
barrel?
and
roll?
then
To Discovery Falls.
years later, they released it, and it
You'll
was
find
just,
some answers
by then it was kind of
It was just
mediocre.
a... Oh, render!
Interesting thing though,
What?
I did read here that this build features a unique build for Fox instead of Saber.
Oh.
As long as I stay
So,
here,
yeah,
then
it
I'll
does.
be
It sounds
fine.
like they, like I was saying
magic
before,
within
they
this place is
they
keeping me alive.
they were gonna
Search
try
the
to make
chamber for an
this a
object.
Star Fox
And
game
use
on
it
the
to escape from the
N64,
mountain.
Right.
but
This will take you to a friend.
it sounds like they then
They'll
like
direct
once
you
they
and the princess
made it with Star
to
Fox with
Discovery
Fox
Falls.
McCloud in mind, they were like, well, I guess we could do more and like actually make it a full Star Fox game and like build it all around Fox instead of all around Crystal.
Yeah.
And so that's when they decided to like remake it for the GameCube. This is a magic crystal plant.
Chop it down with your sword! I didn't think I had a sword, I have a staff! What?
You never played this game. Yeah, this game, yeah, it's a canceled game. I don't know if you ever played the GameCube Star Fox Adventures, Dinosaur Planet.
Ooh.
That's what this game eventually became. Like this has Fox McCloud in it as a I think as a playable character, but he's kind of a secondary character.
You really feel it's Zelda DNA in here, though.
Yeah, they intended it to be like yeah, in the same style of Ocarina of Time from the beginning. Yeah, and it just leaked. Just leaked recently.
A few weeks ago or something. However time.
Oh no,
works.
oh yeah, that's right. It was just in February. A leaked ROM, a late development version of Dinosaur Planet for the N64 dated December 2000 was leaked online, having been acquired by a collector in Sweden. So this is the first time anybody
Crystal.
was able to actually play this thing.
You must go to Discovery Falls.
McKinley's talking about a burger in the U.S. that's a deep fried burger between two glazed donuts. Yeah, I have heard of it.
You can get. There's a burger place in Edmonton you can get a burger between two donuts. It's
Well, there you go.
no, it's too much. You don't want that.
Yeah, I don't think it would be good.
I had a burger that was between two grilled cheese sandwiches, and that was also just too much.
Yeah, too much. Green Rabbit says we need more channel points rewards. I know. We've been trying to think of that since the beginning. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, what would you want to even? What does somebody even want to spend channel points on?
I know. We had there's like a emulator that we're never able to set up to play. There's like a whole thing called crowd control where you can play games and people can spend channel points to mess with the game, but we weren't able to set that up because we're not too bright.
Good at computers. Oh wow, this feels so floppy. Aiming anything on an N64 was never good.
Yeah, well, because you only had one joystick, so you always had to like stop.
Oh man, it's just.
Yeah, I couple ideas for crowd. Yeah, McKinley, crowd control does require bits, but there's a new. They apparently just recently allowed to spend points as well. I don't know. I think by that they mean like you can spend points to get bits, basically. And you can spend in your crowd control, but I don't know. It sounds like they added something for channel points recently. But yeah, I have a couple ideas, but I need a few. More.
Oh man, it sounds so crackly.
Yeah,
I kind of love it.
It is like playing a game that we just found from another dimension.
Totally. But we're playing it while looking through to this other dimension.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, yeah.
Crystal.
Seeing it through
There's no time
freaky
to waste.
haze.
You must
WandaVision.
Discovery Fall.
This game would be so much better if they made Crystal hot.
Yeah. And added space fighting sequences.
Oh.
Let's shoot through your spaceship. What it needs. And for Scales, Professor, whatever his name, Captain Scales, to turn out to be Andros in the end.
Oh man, that'd be so cool. I don't know where they
This
want
is
to
interesting,
go.
though. This is an article written by somebody who worked on Dinosaur Planet. It says, I was a lead on Dinosaur Planet, and this leaks brings back great memories.
Huh.
Interesting. Oh yeah, right. Like he says, this guy said we just read about this, but he says Fox wasn't actually the second protagonist we tried, but the third because of Timber the Tiger.
That's not what I want me to shoot. What do you want me to do, game? Green Rabbit's sharing some pride. Slash bits? Are those bits? Yeah, those are bits.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for the pride bits. Proud of those bits and of my LGBTQ friends.
Oh, now you got that one thing next to you. You know what that means.
He says, why is this game called Dinosaur Planet? Why is the stream category retro? Because there's actually no... I could here, I'll just do this.
I'm super lost.
Kind of gives it a little bit of context. But the Dinosaur Planet doesn't actually have a category on Twitch because it's like not a real game.
Are those like prideful cobras?
But Star Fox Adventures, which I just changed the title to, is... Oh wow! So Green Rabbit just sent us some unicorn bits, like a unicorn coming out of a rainbow heart. When I first saw it, I thought it was a penis, though. Unicorn cobras of pride. Oh, it's unicorn cobras. That is what I call my penis, so that makes a lot of sense. The unicorn cobra.
How do I activate the warp activator, you dumb game? I'm very confused.
I mean, they do, like, this developer in this article makes it clear that he, like, they made Dinosaur Planet not even thinking about Star Fox. But it's like, you know, their main character was a wolf that travels through space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think when Miyamoto mentioned Star Fox, they were like, "Oh shit!" Like
We're stepping
we
on
didn't even
Nintendo's
think of
feet here.
Star Fox. We've been making like a Star Fox game basically,
Yeah.
and everything but the name. Like, yeah.
I don't know what you want from me, game.
Yeah, and the team did think it was amazing. Like, they were blown away. They were like, "Yes, let's make it a Star Fox game."
It feels like the least bit-worthy gameplay I've ever put on.
Killing to realize you can actually subscribe with various tiers, but you have to be on the website, not the app. I mean, I always knew about the tiers because we actually have different emotes that you can unlock for each tier. But I didn't know that the app only let you subscribe on one level. That's crazy.
Gosh, this aiming is painful.
The writer ends the writer and the developer of this game ends with saying, "Now, if only somebody could dig up that really old demo with Timber in his rucksack." He's like, "Come on, give the guy his own game." After this guy just really wants a Timber game.
I don't even have any magical juice.
And Rabbit would subscribe to Grimpen Tier 3 if there were more emotes. Just saying. Well, that sounds awesome, but what do you mean? How do you make more emotes? Like, I mean, I know how to make more emotes, but like, how do you make, like, are you saying like Tier 3 can get you like multiple emotes? I don't know. I actually haven't even looked at Twitch's things for a long time. There's more emotes than just Grimpen face? I think so. It's like Grimpen. More than just the one? Yeah, I mean, maybe I can make some better ones though. It's just this one. There's Grimpen thinking. And Grimpen face explosion. Grimpen explosion. Grimpen think, Grimpen explosion. I was actually working on some different ones though. And Monster has a special 3D Richard emote that can only be unlocked with Tier 3. Wow, 3D emote. How does that work?
I'm out of magic and I have to wait for magic to come back for me to try using my stupid aim.
Oh. Crazy. McKinley says for Tier 1 you get all those emotes? I didn't realize that. Okay, I'll do some more remote work then. I think when we signed up for Twitch like years ago, you could only have 3 emotes, one for each tier.
Times have changed, I guess.
Green Rabbit wants Grimpen's penis to be a good emote. Yeah, I don't know. That's a horrific.
It's true.
That would probably get us banned.
It's like an unknowable horror is the thing. No one can describe what they've seen.
Exactly.
So how can you make it an emote?
Cthulhu-esque. Exactly.
Oh, more subs get you more emotes.
Oh, the more subs I get, the more emotes. Interesting. I should really look into that.
This is the worst.
I actually made some templates for a couple other emotes, but I'm not sure if they're gonna work. I really like. We need some text alerts. I like his dingus alerts and what. Yeah, it's been a long time since I looked at that. Cool. I'll look into that. I'm working on getting some more sound alerts made as well.
Oh, do you see those 2 shots?
And we got some new segments. This is actually a new segment, Green Rabbit. When this is all over, watch the replay, and there's a new animation. A new animation that I just made.
gosh.
McKinney says, fairly certain there's also a channel extension that gives more emotes as well as GIF emotes.
Oh, story.
No, I still haven't tried Parsec either. I meant to, but
It took us like
we're working on
at
that.
least half a year to even try Discord. And when I say half a year, I mean like 2 years.
We're pretty slow at everything, but yeah, so, all weekend was like me working on that intro.
What's going on?
Kite! Help me out!
I'm gonna try to get into my browser right now.
Well, here, I can turn down the N64 volume. But the crackling is part of the game. Learn to love it.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
There's only a few minutes left.
I just prayed for Kite, and then Kite didn't come. I'm gonna try jumping, and hopefully Kite comes and gets me. Nope, just a lady's Wilhelm scream.
That's exactly what it was.
What good is Kite if Kite doesn't show up when I need it?
I wonder if we can get in trouble for this, Rom.
I don't think so. What are they gonna do?
Me neither.
Tell our moms?
Huh, yeah, like, I guess when you get the swap stone, it refers to the character as Saber, and there's like an icon that's Saber, but when you actually play as him, it's Fox.
Weird.
I don't know how far that is into the game, but I don't think we're going to get there.
Dang it, I don't have any magic fuel. No, I don't even know how to...
There, I got
advance
Parsec in my... I opened it up in a tab in my browser, so now I'll remember it.
Whoa. Don't
Yeah.
make promises your ass can't cash.
So much work I gotta do. McKinney says, what's this whole PlayStation Play at Home thing? I think that's just you get a game for free.
Yeah, they'll probably have a play-at-home themed sale one of these days. And then
Probably, yeah. Yeah. They're
hopefully,
encouraging
like,
you to play at home, not go outside.
Hopefully in a month they'll have another new free game. But, like...
Yeah.
It's hard to think of, like, family-friendly games that they give away.
True.
Like, what are they going to do next month? Knack?
Yeah.
Knack. I can't think of any other... Yeah, I don't know. God of War? That's way too M-rated to just give away.
Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, they're giving that away presently. I'm gonna start that one of these days.
Yeah.
I shot
Yeah,
all the lights.
well, that's
These
very
things
cool.
should not be on again.
Fortunately, I don't think we're gonna get this Fox McCloud.
I don't think so. Turns out I might be attached.
Yeah, one of my ideas for channel points involves Grimpen being here too, which would be that you can
What do I have
spend
to do?
points to have us rearrange Grimpen's face.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's one of my ideas for channel points, but we'll have to be in the same room.
Just do channel points to make people like make you chug ketchup or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what people want to see.
And then can we put Tabasco in your eyes?
Yeah. Oh boy. See how many bugs you can eat? Well, That might be all I can handle of this game, because I sure don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Golly.
It was cool. It was cool.
I'm
Cool
glad
to
that I was
check
able
out.
to play it.
Yeah.
But-
And we don't really have any other. Well, maybe we do actually. I was gonna say unreleased games to play in Modification Station.
I don't know. What else do we have?
Not off the top of my head. Not off the top of my head, but yeah, maybe. Eventually, we might find another unreleased game to play in Modification Station.
There's bound to be more. So just tell us your favorite unreleased game, and we'll play it.
But definitely, we've got some ideas for translated games coming up.
Yeah.
We got some ideas for randomizers coming up.
Yeah.
So,
It's gonna look weird looking back when we're like, so Link to the Past randomizer was a favorite game, but Castlevania randomizers, Modification Station game.
oh yeah, but there's lots of stuff like that.
I come to our stream for the consistency.
There's some that straddle multiple categories.
That's true.
Like, we played Resident Evil 7 in VR, but it was in the Spooka Silly category.
It's true, and it could even be a favorite game.
Stuff like that. Could be at this point now, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, our categories, are good.
They're good.
They cover all games.
Exactly. They're kind of an ever-evolving blob of delicious.
Exactly.
Come back in a week and there could be 35 new categories if you want. Maybe not 35. Maybe
We're getting
one.
there.
Probably one.
I think the next one we have planned is number 19.
That's crazy.
This was number 18.
Crazy.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah. I got to play a whole bunch of N64.
What else is left?
Kind of don't want to play N64 again for a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, games on that system feel a really particular way.
First of all, there will be a new gaming history set of games tomorrow, and for next week, and I'm pretty sure there aren't any N64 games on it. So
perfect.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So go vote tomorrow when the new list is up, and then on Friday we're gonna be back here with Grimps.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's me. That's Grimps.
That's me. Look at me.
And you're going to introduce us to a DS game that probably not a lot of people have played, called Retro Game Challenge. Whoa! Stay back. Stay back.
Look at that. Look at how cute and clever I can be. If I was in front of the logo, I could be even cuter and cleverer, but I'll always be behind you, it turns out.
Good. I am invincible.
Well, you know what? That's it.
Yeah. You were going to have a good show on Friday, so be there. Yeah. Thanks for everything. Thanks for all the bits, Green Rabbit and Alex. They were generous with their bits today.
Yeah, they probably wanted us to do gross stuff.
I love their bits.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for the resubs, Lacko and Alex as well.
Yeah.
And thanks for the comments, McKinley. And all the emotes.
And all the education you guys provided us that we'll definitely retain.
That's right. Every time.
Yeah.
That's why what you come here for is to educate us. Mm-hmm. And we come here to be educated.
Yep. We made memories.
Yeah.
Now.
So thanks to you all from my Unicorn Cobra.